Students, in our today's class we are going to discuss chapter that is our logarithm, okay, and we'll discuss exercise 3.1, okay, exercise 3.1. So let's start. So students, here that is our question number 1. The second question, okay, we have to find out the value of log base 0.4 to 0.4. okay, so it's very simple. So our answer will be 1. okay, the reason is that when log of a base a always gives 1, that means if the base and the given number is always equal, then our answer is always 1. okay, so by applying this formula, okay, log of 0.4 and 0.4, it is always equal to 1. That means no matter what number is given here, log of 6, or if 6 is here, 10, 10, 100, whatever the numbers, in all the cases, if the base and the numbers are equal, then our answer is always equal to 1. okay, so next is our third question. The third question is your log of 10 base 0.1. okay, now see this one how to solve. It's a little tricky. okay, now see, we'll apply formula here as well. So log of your 10 base 0.1. now this 0.1 can be written as 1 by 100. okay, sorry, 1 by 10. okay, if I have here 0.1, so I can write what your, that is your 1 by 10. so you write here 1 by 10. okay, now again I can write this 1 by 10 is 10 inverse 1, because we know in exponent, in chapter our exponent we have studied, if we have a 1 by a to the power m, then what we can write a to the power minus m. okay, that means whatever the power you have in your denominator section, you have to write in negative. okay, so here also nothing means 1 is here, so you write minus 1. okay, so that's why I wrote here 10 raised to power minus 1. okay, now again we know the formula. okay, if this is form, I can shift this minus 1 to the front side. okay, so regarding the formulas, if you have doubt, you can go through your books. okay, the formulas are already available there. okay, so this will be your minus 1. again log 10 base 10, let me see, base and the numbers are same, so it will be your 1. so 1, again 1 minus 1 is here, so 1 into minus 1, that is what your answer is, minus 1. okay, then our next question is your, that is the sixth question. See how to solve this one. This one is also a little tricky. so the sixth question is log of 6. okay, the base is 6, 216 into root 6. okay, so this one how to find out, you see, it's also very simple. okay, see, first of all we'll try to convert this one in the what your, in the power of your, is a base of 6. okay, then you see here log of 6. okay, this 216 can be written as 6 cube, and root 6 can be written as 6 power half. okay, now see, as the bases are same here, so we can add the power, so 3 plus half. okay, so when we add 3 plus half, it gives me log base 6. okay, again number is 6, then it is your 7 by 2. okay, I'm writing it is small, but it is also 6. okay, this is also our 6. okay, so okay, now if I apply this formula, log of a to the power mp, that means when the power of number is there, then you can shift this one into what your left side, so you can write p log of a to the power m. so what is the power here, that is your 7 by 2, you shift it into the front side, then you will have log base 6, again this 6. so now see, base and the numbers are the same. okay, so what I can write, this one is 1, so 1 into 7 by 2 is what your 7 by 2. so this is our answer to the sixth number question. okay, so our next question is your, that is our eighth number question. okay, so here I have selected the questions which are little tricky only, so the easier questions are left to you as a homework. okay, you can try it by yourself. so the eighth number question is, you can see here log of root 5 0 point, that means the base is root 5 0.008. okay, now see this one how to solve this one. okay, now what is the log of your root, your base root 5 0.08 is, it is not known to us, so we have this one is equal to what, we have assumed this one is our x. okay, now if we convert this into the your exponential form, then what will have, okay, we need to shift this x to here and 0.08 to the right hand side. okay, I have already explained, okay, this one in example sections. okay, so I'm not going to explain this one again here. so it will be your root 5 power x. Okay, then this is what your 0.008. okay, then root 5 to the power x as it is. Now 0.08, so this one can be written as 8 by 1000. okay, because how many places are 1 2 3 places are, so here 3 zeros. okay, now see here 8 divides 1000 for how many times? It divides for 125 times. okay, now again this 125 can be written as 5 cube. okay, this 125, that means how we can write this one, you can see here. okay, I have 1 by 125, so this 125 can be written as 1 by 5 cube. okay, now by applying the formula 1 by a to the power m1 we have, then what I can write, a to the power minus m. so if I have a 5, then what I can write here 5 minus power 3. okay, so what I have written here, 5 raised power minus 3. okay, then see here, in both the cases the bases are the same, so we can equate the powers now. okay, so after equating the power, that means we can write these two equal. Now x by 2 equal to minus 3. Now you just make a cross product. okay, so 2 into 3 gives us 6, that is your minus 6. so this is our answer to the 8 number question. okay, it's very simple. okay, again we have a 9th number question here. okay, we have a 9 number question here. Now how to solve this one? okay, the question is your log of 0.1 base, okay, 10 to the power minus 4. okay, so we know this one formula, when we have a power of a number, then we can shift it to the left hand side, so you write minus 4. okay, clear? So then log of 0.1, okay, base 0.1, 10 is remaining here. Now what I can do here, I can write this one, okay, in this format. so I'll show you the formula here. okay, so you can see this is our 5th number corollary. okay, when log of b base a, so when you write in 1 by form, then the base and the number will get changed. that means you can write a base b. okay, earlier the number was a, okay, and b was the base. now we have changed. okay, so because of this formula, or we have applied this identity over here. okay, so when we apply this identity, so we can write, see what was the your base was 0.1, now it is shifted as a number, and 10 as a base now. okay, so when we wrote in 1 by form, then see here minus 4, 1 by log of 10, this again 0.1 can be written as 1 by 10. okay, then next is, see here, minus 4, 1 log of, see here 1 by 10 means what, log of 10 base m by n form, so I can write in minus form, so log of 10 base 1 minus log of 10 base 10. okay, this is also from the formula. okay, now see minus 4, 1 log 10 base 1 is always 0. okay, then log of 10 base 10 is, that is your minus 1. okay, now 0 minus 1, that is your minus 1, so this minus will get cancelled. now 4 into 1, that is your 4, so 4 is our answer. okay, so we can solve the same question in another way also. okay, I have shown here, you can see here. okay, but it's much shorter. okay, so log of 0.1, 10 raised to power minus 4, you just shift minus 4 to the right hand side, then what will have 0. See here 0.1 is here. actually whenever I am writing log of 0.1, 10 raised to power 0.1, this number is 10, then actually what we are asking is that what power of 0.1 gives me 10. okay, actually what I am asking is that what power of 0.1 gives me 10. so I'll show you here. okay, clear? if I write 0.1 raised to power minus 1, okay, then what I can write, so can I write 1 by 0.1, I can write like this. okay, now see 1 by 0.1 means again I can write 1 by 10. okay, now if I change this one, so what I'll get here, I'll get 10 here, so this is what 10. okay, that means actually this 4 is already shifted, minus 4 is already shifted, now we have a 10 here. actually I have skipped here one line, we can write like this, you can write like this, minus 4 log of 0.1 and again 10. okay, then see in this form, that means see 0.1 raised to power minus 1 means how much, that is your 10, so this 10 is replaced by now 0.1 minus, again you shift this minus to the again this side, then this will be your minus 1. now see log of 0.1, 0.1 base and the numbers are same, now it will give us 1, So 4 into 1 4, minus into minus, that is your plus. It's also very simple and very easy. Okay, now see, in the question number 2, find the value of x. Okay, so here we need to find out the values of x. Now see how to find out the values of all these x. Okay, so here, okay, here I have solved 2 number 4 question. Okay, see 1 2 and 3, these are very simple, you can solve it by yourself. Okay, so I have tried here what your, that is your 2 number 4 question. Okay, now see here 2 number 4 question is your log of 0.008 base, okay, root 5 equal to x. Now here we are asked to find out what is the value of x. Okay, now we know, as we write in the your exponential form, or then what will happen, okay, you just need to shift this root 5 to the this side, then this x will be as a power of 0.08, or you can say the base, or if this formula is this one. If we have a to the power n equal to m, then what we can write, n equal to log of a to the power m. So what I did here, okay, see, this was the form, so we have write like this. Okay, now you start calculating. Again 8 divides 1000, how many times, 125 times, power is x, root 5 as it is here. Okay, then again you see here, okay, then 5 raised to power minus 3, how this one just I have shown before. Okay, 125 means 5 cube, 1 by 5 cube means I can write 5 raised to power minus 3. Again power over power, it will get multiplied, so 3 into x, that is your 3x. So root 5, that is square, where the value of square root is your how much, that is your half. Now see here, okay, bases are the same. Now I can write these two as equal, so minus thrice x equal to half, that means you can write powers as equal. Now here you make cross product, 2 into 3, that is your minus 6 equal to 1. Now x equal to minus 1 by, now x equal to minus 1 by 6. This one also very easy, hope all of you have understood this one. Okay, then this is our 5th number question, log of base 2 root 3 1728 equal to x. Okay, so this one also little tricky, but if you put some concentration, it's going to be very easy. Okay, it's not that complex. Okay, now see here, so first when you have this form, so you just need to remove the log, that means you have to represent in your exponential form. The formula remains same here also. Okay, so you can see it here. Now what happens here, 2 root 3x as it is. Now if you factorize this 1728, you will get, okay, 2 to the power 6 into 3 cube. Okay, you can check it by factorizing yourself. Okay, clear? Then see here, 2 to the power 6 root 3, okay, 3 cube. Now it can be written as a whole. See how I'll show you. Okay, now root 2, actually it is 2 root 3 power 6. Okay, that means see, this power will come over 6 and over root 3. Okay, then you see here 2 root 6, this square root, what is the value of square root, that is your half, then 3 to the power half into 6. Now 2 divided 6 how many times, 3 times, then it will be a 2 to the power 6 into 3 cube. See, 2 to the power 6 into 3 cube, we are not making change. Okay, that means we have just changed in another form, just to, okay, just to match the base. Okay, just to match the base, so that we can write powers as equal. Okay, so now bases are the same, so x equal to 6, x equal to 6. So this is our answer. Okay, hope you have understood this one also, very easy one. Okay, now we'll see 6th number. Okay, log of 10 base 0.01. Okay, this one also you could see 0.01 means, can I write 1 by 100? Definitely. Okay, now which is equal to x. Okay, now you see here, again 1 by 100 can be written as what, your 10 inverse 2. Okay, I have explained this one why. Now you shift this minus 2 to what, your left side, then it will be minus 2 log 10 base 10. Okay, now see, log 10 base 10, this is your 1, so minus 2 into 1, that is your minus 2, so x equal to how much, that is your minus 2. This one also very easy. Okay, now we'll see, now this is the third part. Okay, now we'll see the third part. So here also you can see in the third question, find the sum of log 2 base root 6 and log of 2 base your root 2 by square root of 2 by 3. Okay, we have to find out the sum of these two. Okay, now see how to find out the sum. Okay, see, first of all, I have written in the sum form, that is your log of 2, log base 2 square root of 6 plus log of 2 square root of 2 by 3. Now see here, this is log of bases are same, that means log m plus log n. Okay, actually this is already in formula, bases are the same. Okay, log m plus log n formula, so what I can write, log of m into n. So what is m here? Root 6, here root 3. So both have your root, so I can write in one root. Now see this 6 2 by 3. Now 3 divided 6 how many times? 2 times. Now 2 into 2, that is your 4. Okay, now again square root of 4 means how? That is your 2. Now log 2 base 2 is how much? That is your 1. This is also very simple. Hope all of you have understood this one. Now this is our 3 number second question. Okay, so you can see here what is the second question. Okay, what we are given, log of 2 base 3 is equal to p, then find the values of log base 8 27 and log base 16 81. Okay, that means this is given to us and we are asked to find out the value of these two. Now see how to find out this one. So you see, so what we are given, log of 2 base 3 equal to p. Okay, you just write in the exponent form, this p will come here and 3 will go to that side. So log is removed, that means this is the exponential representation. So 2 to the power p equal to 3. I have written this one as equation number 1. Okay, now this is the first one. We need to find out the value log base 8 27. So I have assumed this one is equal to x. Okay, now again same thing. Okay, you need to change, that means if a to the power m, just have shown the formula. Okay, then you can see here 8 to the power x equal to 27. Okay, now this 8 can be written as 2 cube. Okay, 2 cube means, okay, 2 raised to power 3, again x is there, so 3 into x, that is your 3x. Again 27 can be written as, okay, in the power of 3. Okay, 3 power of 3. Then you see here 2 to the power thrice x. Now see here 3 means how much? You can see here from equation number 1, 3 equal to 2 to the power p. That means in place of this base 3, you write 2 to the power p, and again over this p, 3, we have another 3, na? You write it here. So I have written here using 1. Then see here 2 to the power thrice x. See, power over power, you need to multiply. 3 into p, that is your 3p. Now you can see here bases are the same. Okay, so now we can equate the powers. 3x equal to 3p. So 3x equal to 3p, again 3 can be cancelled out, so x equal to p. Okay, now we got x equal to p, but see here x means we have assumed what, your log 8 log base 8 27. Now in place of x you write log base 8 27, which is equal to p. That means the value of this one is equal to how much? That is your p. So this one also very easy. Okay, so hope all of you understood. And the second part was little tricky. Okay, you can see here. So we need to find out the value of log base 16 81. Okay, so here we'll apply the formula log of n. When we have a log of n base m, then what we can do, okay, we can change in the same base. Okay, you see here bases are the same. Okay, the first one is log of a to the power m. First quantity you write as a base first term, the second in the lower term, that is log of a to the power m by log of a to the power n. Okay, so here also we did the same thing. Okay, actually now you can think that, so where is the a? Actually see, even though we are not writing here base is always 10, it is understood that. Okay, so we are not writing here, but it is understood that the base is always 10. Here we have mentioned, but here no need to mention. Okay, in logarithm, because as we are discussing about the common logarithm, so common logarithm means it is always understood that the base is how much? The base is 10. So that's why we didn't mention here. Okay, now 81 can be written as 3 raised to power 4. Again 16 can be written as 2 raised to power 4. Now you shift this 4 to the left side, this 4 to the left side. This is from the formula. Okay, then see this 4 and this will be your log 3. See, we are writing log 3 means this 3 is not base. Okay, the base is 10 here. We are not writing here, but the base is how much? That is your 10. Okay, then you can see here this 4 will get cancelled. Log of 3 log of 2. Okay, Now I am showing you, say base is 10 here. Now it is understood. Now again I can reverse this one. If I reverse, then see the top one will be top and the down one will be the down. That means log of 2 base 3. Okay, we have applied the same formula here as well. Okay, we have just reverse it. Okay, then see log of 2 base 3 means how much? Log of 2 base 3 means how much? P. So our answer is how much? That is your P. So this one also very easy. Okay, hope all of you have understood this one. Now this is the fourth question. Okay, we have to verify that this one is equal to this one. That means log of a base 1 by x is equal to log of 1 by a base equal to x. Okay, it is also very easy. Okay, now see here, this is the left hand side. So okay, we have assumed this one is what? Equal to y. Okay, now you just write in the exponent form. What will happen? 1 by x, it will be shifted to this side and y will become over here. So 1 by x equal to a to the power y. So 1 by x can be written as x minus 1, it is your a to the power y. So we have multiplied by minus 1 as a power. So this minus minus will get plus. Okay, it will get cancelled. Actually it will be plus, so it will be your minus y. Okay, so x equal to, now see, actually this one is actually how much it is? Can I write this like this? Okay, this means also a to the power minus 1. So when we have a inverse 1, that means I can write 1 by a, again this power. Okay, then again we'll take log. So then what will happen? Okay, this this power will go to that side and x will come to this side. So then what will happen? That means it will be shifted. Okay, so log of 1 by a base x equal to y. Now y we have assumed how much? Log of a base 1 by x. So you just write here. So here we have shown that this is equal to this one. Okay, so we'll proceed for the next question. Now this is from fifth, second number question. Okay, the first question is easier one, so that's why I have tried this one here. So log of square root of a base b, again log of, okay, square root of b base c, again log of square root of c base b equal to x. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to show in this question that x equal to y, x equal to 8. So you can see this question in your book. This is 5 number 2. Okay, so just we have, what we did here, first of all we have just applied this formula. Okay, so when you write in 1 by form, so what you can do, you can change the base and your number. So you a by b. So here also it is b will come downside, a will go to the top side. Okay, see b a, here also same, here also same, it is always equal to x. Okay, now see, this square root of a means what? It is a to the power half. When you have a to the power half, I can shift it to the front side. Here also b to the power half, it will be, I can shift it to the front side. Here also it will be c to the power half, I can shift it to the front side. So these are now these are the values now remaining one. Okay, so which is equal to x again. Now you can see here 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. If we multiply it for 3 times, it will gives us 1 by 8. Now we have combined all these log terms here together. Okay, so here we'll apply a formula here. Okay, see, okay, I have combined here log of b base a into log of c base b. Okay, so why I have combined this one? Just to satisfy this formula. Okay, when we have a b to a, okay, b base a and c base b, that means when these two are same, okay, what we can write? We can write this to c base a. Okay, so here also we have applied this one, and that's why we can write this one. You can see here b same, so you write 1 c, then 1 by c. Okay, so again you know, see, log of b base a into a base b, it is always equal to 1. The form is always same. See here, c a b a, it is the same form, so it will gives us how much? 1. That means now 1 by 8 into 1, 1 by 8 into 1, this will be again equal to 1. Okay, now if we make a cross product, then you will get the value of what is the value of x will be how much? That will be your 8. Okay, so students, here we have finished our first class. Okay, the remaining part will be discussed in our next videos. So this is what for the today's class, and thank you.